Unless you're watching this training as part of your premarital counseling, you're probably not in a good place with your marriage, and you might even be a little desperate and hopeless. For this reason, I wanted to encourage you before we begin this process of getting trained on how to do marriage. This is a bad place you're in, probably, and typically if you could wave the wet magic wand, you probably need to be sitting in my room doing a marriage boot camp. But for whatever reason, either time or money are you the main objects of the main hindrances to getting here to Phoenix and working with me. So you can't do that. So I'm hoping this could be an alternative to get you guys out of the ditch, out of the abyss. I know that probably you're in a pretty hopeless state, and I would just want to encourage you to stick with this process of this training. You're going to have to do quite a bit on your own, and that means you're going to have to, again, I can't stress enough, praying together. That's what's going to help you. And just thinking about putting your marriage back together this way. Think of how much money you're going to save, and when you finally get to celebrate, you can use the money you could have spent or you would have spent on the boot camp. You're going to spend that maybe celebrating. And so there's going to be rewards at the end of this training. So hang in there with it. And I'm reminded of the James 1 verse where he starts out right off the bat to count it all joy. And that's pretty hard to do when you're sitting in a room with a person you thought would love you 100%, probably 24/7. And this person has let you down, has disappointed you, has even maybe betrayed you, and just done all manner of hurt towards you. It's pretty hard to say, okay, I'm going to sit here and learn how to have relationship and be in relationship with this person who has caused me so much pain. So I just want to encourage you to continue this process, even when you get in any time there's discouragement or we can't do this, you're going to quit, then you're going to just stop and pray. Prayer is going to get you through this rather than you sitting in my room. Because going through the process of change is hard. No one wants to change. That's why we don't change. And it's easier just to stay status quo and keep doing everything the same way. But I'm going to show you as seamlessly as possible how to change in your marriage. So know that this trial you're in is producing perseverance. So in the King James Version, they call that perseverance patience. So patience is one of the fruit of the spirits. And if we look at it, none of the other fruits really work if we don't have patience. So if we don't have patience, we can't have love when we're needing it. We can't have joy. We can't have self-control. Patience is kind of the kingpin, the central piece of those fruits. So patience is a really important fruit of the spirit to gain through this process. So I would encourage you both to have patience as you go through this training, because it's easy. The enemy is going to try to get you discouraged at every step of the way. You're going to have patience with the process, patience with your spouse, and patience with the Lord, because maybe you're going to think he's not moving as quickly as he needs to help you guys out of the ditch. So the Greek word for patience is hupomeno. Hupo means under, and meno means to stand up strong. So patience means when we're under something that we can't quite solve, that we can't get there, we can't get what we're needing. When we're under that, we have to stand up strong. So this is my encouragement to you, that you will stand strong under the pressure of trying to put this marriage back to a place where you're both getting what God wants you to get, and that is where you're both getting to be the best version of yourself you're each other's best friend, you're encouraging each other, and your marriage is the safest place on the planet, thus causing your home to be the safe place, the safest place for your children and for yourself to grow in the Lord. So I just want to encourage you to have patience in this journey and to pray when it gets tough, and God will help you. And this is maybe perhaps what's going to help you guys get out of the ditch with your marriage. And thank you for the courage that it's taken to go through this training. And I know God's going to help you every step of the way. God bless.